Hello, everybody. Sorry about that little problem with the intro we had, but we're back with Fallout Fridays. It has been a while since I've done Fallout Friday. I wanted to get back into it, and I was like, you know what? Since we're doing the animated motion capture avatars, it's not AI. Everyone's like, oh, it's AI, it's AI. It doesn't use AI at all. It's actual motion capture. Spent a lot of money on it, actually. I was like, let's make a Fallout character for the Fallout series, and the Nova character that we've been playing out in Fallout. I tried my best using the software I could with my very primitive knowledge to make it look like one of the in-game characters inside the game engine. You know, like when you talk to an NPC, they have that certain look to them from that time period. So I was like, I want to find a character that kind of fits that and customize it. And I did just that. And now we have a Nova avatar for Fallout. I'm not going to do the voice changer. Not that I don't want to. It's just that it's kind of a pain in the butt right now. And yeah, I've just found that a lot of people just kind of haven't been tuning in. So I don't want to overcomplicate it. And I want to really spend my time talking to the chat and doing stuff like that rather than hyper fixating on super small things that I don't know if people really cared for anyways. But we're back with Fallout Friday. We're going to be doing Forerunner Friday tonight for Halo if you guys want to join in that. Anyways, we were playing Fallout 2 before, but I decided that honestly the game was just so boring. So to make it less boring for myself and others, one, I have this setup where it's more interactable. You see the game as well as the avatar separate. And on top of that, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using an OP build, a fun build. I'm going to be doing a luck build. And the reason I want to be doing a luck build is because I feel like Fallout 2 is so much more RNG based than Fallout 1 was, which is crazy because Fallout 1 is insanely RNG based, I feel like. So I wanted to give us better odds so we could actually enjoy the story and the experience rather than just trying to trudge along and just dying every 5 seconds, because do not get me wrong, even for the time, Fallout 2 is just insanely difficult. And I'm no stranger to difficult games. I enjoy difficult games, but for the sake of a weekly stream, it's not just the best. You know, it gets frustrating, it gets tedious, and I don't want to lose that on people. So we're going to start a new build. We're going to give it a fresh slate, and we're going to give Fallout 2 another try because I definitely did abandon it before. So let's check this out. We might have to skip the cinematic though. Might be frozen. Maybe not. It's hard to tell. Something's happening for sure. Yep, I can't use my mouse or keyboard at all, but I definitely can talk still, so that's very cool. Oh, and you guys are also going to notice, while I'm at it, there are some other upgrades to the motion capture software, as in ambient lighting simulation. So, ambient lightings in my room will be able to be mapped to the motion capture as well. So, depending on the environment in game and the light it's outputting, you guys are going to see that reflected as well. It's been a lot of work. It's been a pain in the butt, but we got it working. So, there's some weird mouse acceleration going on. Give me a second while I figure this out. Why is Arma starting? That's not supposed to happen. That's what caused the freeze. Arma randomly started up for no reason. Close window. Weird. That is so weird. All right, let's go back into Fallout and see if this is resolved. It's not. Gotta love old games, guys. And this is one of the other reasons why it took a pause, because I had lost game saves. Game saves get corrupted. You know, old games don't work well on new computers. New games don't work well on new computers. They sure are more expensive, though. Okay, we're going to end that task and we're going to relaunch Fallout 2 because it's a pain in the butt. And let me know if you guys have any issues with the stream quality or anything like that. As soon as they start happening, that way I can kind of solve them as we go. All right, there we go. There's Fallout 2. Please stand by. My God, that's loud. 1 second, friends. There we go. Interplay. I think the first intro was so cool. I'm gonna have to mute it for this part though, because we're gonna get copyright striked. Leaving the vault. Be sure to remember these basic rules. Rule number 1. Line up in an orderly fashion. I never realized they were 3D before. That's cool. Rule number 2. Use protective eyewear. That's fair. Years of living in the vault can make the eyes sensitive to natural sunlight. Without protective eyewear, extreme eye damage could occur as a result. Yeah, that's fair. Once outside the vault, prepared to live life. Aww. Garden of Eden creation kit. I didn't even see what it said. I missed it. Or the Gek. Use the Gek to create the new world you've been waiting for. Results may vary, of course. Fair enough. I don't care what anybody says. These pre-rendered graphics back in the day were so cool. I couldn't tell. Just kidding, I could tell. So it looks like the Enclave opened the vault and killed everybody inside.
The end of the world occurred pretty much as we had predicted. Too many humans, not enough space or resources to go around. The details are trivial and pointless. The reasons, as always, purely human ones. The Earth was nearly wiped clean of life. A great cleansing, an atomic spark struck by human hands, quickly raged out of control. Spears of nuclear fire rained from the skies. Continents were swallowed in flames and fell beneath the boiling oceans. Humanity was almost extinguished, their spirits becoming part of the background radiation that blanketed the Earth. A quiet darkness fell across the planet, lasting many years. Few survived the devastation. Some had been fortunate enough to reach safety, taking shelter in great underground vaults. When the great darkness passed, these vaults opened, and their inhabitants emerged to begin their lives again. One of the northern tribes claims they are descended from one such vault. They hold that their founder and ancestor, one known as the Vault Dweller, once saved the world from a great evil. According to their legend, this evil arose in the far south. It corrupted all it touched, twisting men inside, turning them into beasts. through the bravery of this vault dweller was the evil destroyed. But in so doing, he lost many of his friends and suffered greatly, sacrificing much of himself to save the world. When at last he returned to the home he had fought so hard to protect, he was cast out, exiled. In confronting that which they feared, he had become something else in their eyes, and no longer their champion.
Wait, what? That's right, we got kicked out. Now I'm mad. Now I'm mad.
North, until he came to the Great Canyons. There he founded a small village, Arroyo,
Where he lived out
the rest of his years. And so, for a generation since its founding, Arroyo has lived in peace, its canyons sheltering it from the outside world. It is home. Your home.
So, what I don't understand.
Scars left by the war have not yet healed, and the earth has not forgotten.
What I don't understand, though, is like, if that's what happened, why did we devolve into like this completely Stone Age tribe of like, really, like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, I don't know a good word with it without getting canceled, but like a tribe of like, I can't describe it without being canceled. Like the colloquial old true definition of savage, not like a mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, how did they devolve to such a degree to where the only thing they have is like spears and sticks and stones? It's just kind of crazy to me, because the Vault Dweller was using power armor and then fixing computers and fixing radios and all this other stuff in Fallout 1. So how did that happen in like one generation? I don't get that. Like, I think the idea is cool, right? But like, I feel like a random group of children that grew up in the forest on their own, they became tribals. But the fact that these people, survivors that were well aware of like 20th century technology, 21st century technology, 22nd century technology would just devolve in like 2 generations, it's just kind of weird to me. But whatever. So let's start a new game. We're going to remake Nova from last time, and we're going to continue it on. The video is laggy. Thank you for letting me know. What's up, Remy? Is it laggy on Twitch? And define laggy. Oh, always with the YouTube. Always with the YouTube. YouTube. YouTube compression sucks. It should be back to normal soon. What's up? Rim, how are you doing? I figured out your VTuber is looking different as usual. Yep. Different for different games. It is a Fallout survival. I guess it should have been a tribal for the start of this, but hey, we're just going to run with it. Dust video is laggy. It should be better now. Cheats a story. Always been able to... No, we're going to modify. We're going to make it our own. So what I was told I should do based off my previous experiences by somebody who is an enjoyer of Fallout is we are going to put our... We're going to just start everything off at 0. We're going to try and get everything we can. We're going to put our luck all the way at 10. So luck is going to be 10. Our endurance, agility is going to be at a 10 as well. Agility 10, luck 10, and then everything else is going to be pretty okay. Charisma you don't really need in this game, I found, because even when I had high charisma before, they still treated us like crap. So I'm like, I didn't notice any different in charisma. We don't want bad charisma. We're just going to go with average. Intelligence, we're not going to go with very bad. We're going to go with average. Then we're going to go endurance, obviously, average. Perception. Perception doesn't really matter in this game. I'm not going to lie, it really doesn't. Because, like, it's top down, right? And all the times where there are perception checks and stuff right now, it's usually too late. Like, even when I had, like, 10 perception, I still hit mines and stuff. So it was kind of like, you know what I mean? 3 frames per minute. I don't know why it's doing that still. Hold on. Hold on. It shouldn't be. YouTube is... I'm pushing out 10,000 kilobytes per second, and my connection is excellent. So if there's an issue, it's because YouTube sucks. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain. That's a lie, because look at the Twitch stream. I don't know what the issue is. It looks fine on my end. I'm watching my stream on my system. It looks okay now. But what was I going to say? We're gonna drop. What is this? So what do we have? Fast metabolism, one-hander. We're dominant, single-handed weapons, but two-handed weapons cost. No, we're not gonna go with one-hander. I think we're gonna go with fast shot. No. Okay, cool. We're gonna get rid of one-hander. Probably fast shot. You don't have time to aim for target attack because you attack faster than normal. It costs you one less action point for guns. Yeah, we're probably gonna go with fast shot. And I think the next one we're gonna do is probably. Is it either skilled or gifted? I don't remember which one we want to choose. So skilled will be you've got the right stuff, members opposite sex. Wait, no, that's sex appeal. Are attracted to you, but those of the same sex tend to become quite jealous. Okay, so that's kind of like a really weird version of like Black Widow or Lady Killer. Since you spent more time improving your skills than normal person, you gain 5 additional skill points per experience level. The trade-off is that you do not gain as many extra abilities. You gain a perk every 4 levels. Jeez. I think gifted is the way to go, right? Gifted is you have more innate abilities than most, so you spend as much time honing your skills, or so you may have. Oh god, so you have not spent as much time honing your skills. Your primary stats are each increased by 1, but you lose 10% on all skills to start and receive 5 less skill points per level. That's so much. God, that's a huge penalty. Like, I think old RPG games made it so balanced in the sense that there's no real benefit to choosing any of these perks. Unless you're like, I don't know what perks to expect or how fast I'm going to level up, you know? Usually you could beat these games without leveling up. That's why like the leveling system is pretty pointless. You have more innate abilities, most blah, blah, blah. So 10%, 5 less points per level, and then you gain a perk every 4 levels. What is the typical one? Is it like a perk every... Let me see. Let me see. Do you get a perk every 3 levels, every 4 levels if you have the skill trait? So that's a pretty significant difference. So if you have 12 by the end of the game, you only have 9. Oof, that's a big oof. It's better than gifted though. Gifted absolutely screws you. 5 less skill points per level is insanely huge. So we're gonna go with skilled. Probably skilled. Skilled and fast shot. Good nature is chem resistant, sex appeal, finesse, kamikaze. What about finesse? Maybe finesse. Your attacks show a lot of finesse. You don't do as much damage, but you cause more critical hits. Small frame, one-hander bruiser. No, that's pretty much what we're going with. Let's bump some of these other ones up. We did skilled. Because gifted is just insane. That's a massive penalty. A massive penalty. Intelligence average. Stop it. Strength, bad. We don't want bad strength, especially if we're going to have to use melee weapons and stuff, and then we won't be able to lift up certain things. So we'll turn agility down 1. We'll turn strength up a bit. I don't really... We can have low charisma. I really don't care about charisma too much. Intelligence. I'll drop 1 more off luck. We're not going to have 10 on anything. Intelligence is average. That's fine. There's a lot... Fair. Poor perception. Fair. That's what we'll go with. Okay, so melee damage 1. My god, our melee damage is horrible. What about radiation resistance 10%, poison resistance 25, sequence 8. So that's pretty good. Healing rate 1, critical chance 1 in a 10. That's not a horrible crit chance. Armor class 9, action points 9. That's not bad either. Well, so we need agility to be at 10. We do need agility to be at 10. So let's just go to fair. We're gonna be like fair across the board. Those 10 action points in armor class, we're going to need that. And then luck is very high. Intelligence, it's pretty good. I think we're going to bump strength up 1, because strength will be much better for our survivability. Actually, no. That's a hard one, because I'm sure we're going to have to do hacking and stuff too. We're going to have fair, charisma. I don't care if people... And barter prices. Yeah, so charisma being barter prices is dumb. I hate that. I feel like that should be more intelligence. Perception, Again, sharpshooter modifies sequence and range combat distance modifiers, which is not. We're just gonna have to go with this. I don't want to overthink it. There we are. Speech, barter. We got our tag skills that we're gonna change. I don't care about speech. I don't care about barter. We're gonna go with small guns. We're gonna go with. We don't have a lot of strength, so I think we're gonna go with. Do I want to do barter instead to make up for what we're lacking, or repair? Maybe repair. Repair came in handy in Fallout 1. So did science. Traps didn't really come in handy. Still kind of did, but it's very easy to gain. Sneak did, but not really, actually. Doctor, first aid, throwing, unarmed melee weapons. So we got strength, we got agility, and we got luck. And 1 healing rate. So I don't know. First aid? First aid? Should it be first aid? Over time or doctor? More hit points over than just rest time. No, trap steal. I think we're gonna go with energy weapons. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. We're probably gonna die. Unless we want to go an all melee build. Forever Okami, hello Noah and Hyper. What's up, Okami? Welcome, welcome. I just running for fees again. Got clients projects. I'm kind of busy. Maybe I'll join later if I got some free time. All right, later. Later, Rim. Have a good one. Okay, so I don't know. What do you guys think? I know you guys may be passively included, but should I go with a melee build? Might be cool to do. I might die, but it might be cool to do anyways. Sequence and ranged combat modifiers. Sequence is good. It's still not bad. Endurance, excellent. We have really good luck. Do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? We'll just go with this. We're gonna die. We're gonna die anyways. We're gonna die horribly. I don't know if I want to call it a gunslinger, because I'm not going to be able to use big guns. We got energy guns, which is not bad. Perception's okay for distance. Luck, agility. Maxed out agility. Maxed out luck. Okay intelligence. Average. I don't know. Melee could be a fun challenge mode. I don't know, though. You get, like... We're not going to get a gun until way later. I feel like melee will just be super easy, if that makes any sense. I mean, I could try it. What would be a good melee build? Because the melee, you can't really make a melee build because your sequence is dependent on perception, and that's going to take away from your strength and your agility. We could do super low intelligence, but I don't think you can beat this game with super low intelligence, if I understand. If I'm not mistaken. We'll try it. Whatever. We'll just max out strength. We'll put perception super low. We'll put charisma at like 0. We'll put intelligence at like 0. Luck is 10. Strength, average. Endurance, fair. I think with 1 intelligence, we're going to be a babbling idiot, though. Right? Like, we'll go with fair. We can't go all the way to poor, because that would just make us completely incoherent. Strength is average. Perception is bad. Charisma's bad. So we'll put strength up. 10. Very bad perception. Fair endurance. A character with high endurance will survive where others may not. Modifies hit points, poison, radiation resistance, healing rate, and additional points per level. Yeah, we're going to have to go with high endurance, actually. So maybe we will just make an idiot. Because, yeah, you do have to be pretty stupid as a society for you guys to, like, drop all the way down to, like, a caveman level of intelligence in just, like, 40 years. That's insane to me. So we're just going to run with that one. We're going to be a babbling idiot. Raw physical strength. High strength is good for physical characters. Modifies hit points, melee damage, and carry weight. I just hate that we're going to be an idiot, because I hate it, like... The role-playing aspect that you're so dumb you can't even talk, I think, is a bit much. but we'll see. We will see. I guess since all the rest of this is so high, we'll put another one in intelligence. Endurance, we'll put one more in intelligence. And strength, we'll put one more in intelligence. So it's going to be fair. We're not going to be a babbling idiot, but we're also not going to be completely stupid either. Do I want luck at 10 either? Because endurance is not bad. Intelligence. Our charisma is awful. I don't care if people like me. So we could have 0 charisma. I do not care. Yeah, this is what we're going to go with. So we're going to do energy weapons. Don't care. We're going to go into melee weapons and throwing, I guess. Or should we do... Because we're still going to be able to get the rest of the stuff up. Barter, speech, repair. And it's still not even that low. It doesn't even make that much of a difference. Small guns. We'll do small guns, melee weapons, and repair. I know energy weapons are the meta, but who cares? We could do big guns later. Wait, do we want to do big guns instead of small guns? What's the difference? That's a huge difference, actually. Small guns goes to 65. What about throwing? 40 to 60. Small guns... 60. Yeah, so we get the biggest benefit out of like this combination. Do I want to do lockpick or steel? Lockpicking is super helpful. We're going to go with lockpicking. All right, here we go. We got fast shot, skilled, 9 strength, 1 perception, 6 endurance, 1 charisma, 4 intelligence. Oh, correction. 9, 1, 6. Yeah, 4 intelligence, 10 agility, and 9 luck. That's going to be really, really good luck. You know, we're just going to put luck at 10. Average endurance. We'll switch those two around. Just we have heroic luck, heroic agility, almost heroic strength, and then everything else is like horrible or fair. Armor class 10, carry point. Well, god dang. Melee damage is still only 4. That's insane to me. That's like base melee damage, I think. Would it be unarmed? Oh, it doesn't really tell me. So, shut up. Melee weapons. Throwing's not going to be small guns. Yeah, we'll try this. We're going to be like, this is like a Mad Max character build. We use guns and melee weapons, but nobody likes us because we're a savage. We're not like super well educated or anything, but we can handle ourselves. This is going to be a Mad Max character type. All right, we're going to go for it. Those look like whole ass adults.
There is hope, however, a slim hope that few know of.
She looks more like a child than those kids did.
Item called the Garden of Eden Creation Kit. It is said it can bring life to the wasteland. This will be your quest, if you prove yourself worthy. For that proof, you must first journey to the Temple of Trials. If you survive, come back to me. We will talk more. Our life is in your hands, Chosen One. Prove yourself. Find the Gek. Be our salvation.
You can barely hear the game audio. It was very low. She was like whispering. It was not very high. I was reading the subtitles for that though. Let me know if you still can barely hear it, because that cutscene is just very quiet. Also, let me check this really quick. Oh no, I don't want that to happen. There we go. Much better. Much better, much better, much better. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Much, much better. Okay. Now we're back in. Are we gonna go talk to what's his name? Let's see how stupid we really are. Let's talk to homie over here. Good day to you, Nova. You have completed the trial of the Elder and may not, or until you've completed the trial of the Elder, you may not pass. I need to go back to the village. I have some questions of you. Yeah, let's ask some questions. Forgive me, I have no answers for your questions. Take the trial set before you by the Elder and prove yourself worthy to lead our people. Wait, to lead our people? I don't remember that being part of this last time. I don't remember this making us the leader. Oh, so the controls are different. Strong punch, strong kick. Okay, well, let's go in. Let's see what happens now. We don't really have much going on over here. I don't really think there's anything to loot here as well. Like these little side areas. I don't even know what you'd call these. They're like pantries. They're like ancient pantries. Nothing really of use in any of them, I don't think. Do I want to kick you? We're gonna have to get closer. Can I VATS you? Target out of range. I'm like right there. Target out of range. Oh, there we go. Immediately killed it. Okay. I'm already liking this strength and everything. They still do a ton of damage. It's like insanely not even funny how much they do. But we'll kick you in the face. Why can't I target you? I guess you can't really target unless you have the Vault Boy, huh? We're not the Vault Boy, the Pit Boy. Right? I called it a Vault Boy. We could just run through this as well. Like, I already know where to go. There's almost no reason to do anything but, like, go straight to this door right here. You know what I mean? There's really no reason to do it. I mean, there's healing powder there, I know. We could level up because we're pretty tough. Might as well. Let's try out. Let's try out kicking things to death. One kick kill. Love it. I like how they can, like, attack me out of range, but I have to get within range to do anything. It's pretty lame if you ask me. There we go. Alright, let's see what's in this pot. No, I want to run. I want to run everywhere. Preferences. Game difficulty. Yeah, we're going to do on easy. Combat difficulty. Wimpy. We were on Wimpy last time, and game difficulty easy last time. We still got our butts kicked. Target highlighting, target only. Combat looks on. Subtitles running always. Yeah, why is it not working? We'll save here anyways. And we're just going to add a 2 behind everything as we go. Search the pot. Healing powder. I do have a spear, and I just didn't bother to equip it. How silly of me. I don't think there's anything else here. Oh, there's the thing noticed me. Only a 4 AP points is just like a kick. Let's see how much more damage it does. We're gonna have to get very close. We completely missed. We completely missed again. So what was... And then I kick it somehow. 7 points? How much did I damage it when I was just using the kick? 11 hit points? 125, 8 hit points. So my kicks are way better than the spear, even though my highest skill is melee somehow. See what I mean? Like, I love these games, but that doesn't make sense. My highest skill is melee, but I do more damage just by kicking things. Kind of odd, if you ask me. Kind of odd. Let's just go through the door. Oh, that's right. We gotta get, like, a key for it, huh? Which is, I think, over here. It actually was killed, so I'll take that. Hopefully I don't get poisoned. There's two. Oh, I thought there was a third. I'm just stupid at looking at things. Not bad. This is like a walk in the park compared to before. Melee was the way to go. All right, let's search these remains. I see bones. Another spear. I guess we'll take the second spear. Sell it for something later. I could have sworn there's like a chest or something somewhere, right? Where you get the key. Isn't there like dynamite somewhere we also use? Like we blow open the door with dynamite? I don't remember. I could have sworn though. There's like dynamite or something around here. Am I missing something? What is this? Incense burner. We'll go in here. That's like the last place I haven't really checked. There's got to be something somewhere that I'm missing. Okay, they're all dead. Simple as that. Also, thanks for joining, Rim. I just noticed that you left. I'm so sorry. I was trying to get this all working, the sound and all that, blah blah blah. So here we are. We're good to go, and we're in the game, and you have fun working for that client, whatever you're making. Because you make videos, right? You do media design. I don't know what you do specifically, if you do like graphic design or something like that, but I'm sure whatever you make is awesome. You know what? Maybe I was supposed to just try lockpicking, and I'm just so stupid I didn't try it because I'm stupid. It appears to be locked. Yes, I'm a dumbass. Okay. Why can't I right-click this? You used to be able to right-click things and, like, bring a drop-down menu. What's happening? There we go. You gotta hold left-click. We're gonna lockpick it. God damn it. Yep, that's what we had to do. I'm so stupid, guys. I just have to get into the fill for playing Fallout again. It's been a minute. I trigger a trap. Nah, whatever. I'm not too worried about it. There's a chest right here, a chest right there, and then there's that. If I remember correctly, there's really nothing in the chests worthwhile, right? I could be wrong, but I feel like the chests were a pretty big waste of time last time. And we're just powering through the enemies now. Yeah, Fallout 2 kind of really pushes you towards making like a high endurance or a melee build. Because last time we had like almost average for like most things, and we got our butts kicked. Like it wasn't even close how badly we were getting murdered last time. It was bad. It was really bad. Get murdered, ant. What's in the urn, or is it just a normal pot? Nothing. Ooh, explosive, I think? Is that? Yep, plastic explosive. That's where we get it. We got some C4. Not bad. Let's go to this chest. And then we'll send it. Oh, we can't yet. And I'm poisoned. We're going to have to get some antidote, which I think we're going to have to get from one of the med people. We'll see how long the poison lasts, because I think you can outlast poison for a certain number of, like, game ticks. I just don't know how long that is in this game. I'm sure it's dealt with your, like, resistance and stuff, too. Ooh. I should make a Dale Gribble build, which is just for, like, exterminating bugs and such. Antidote? Oh, we do have antidote. I'll use it once we leave completely because, like, honestly, I feel like with this new build, this fight is going to be very quick. An impenetrable door. So let's pick the lock again. Or do we have to use this? Oh, I can't use the explosive from that menu. Okay, so I'll put this in my inventory and try again because I'm not smart. There we go. We're going to plant the explosive. Wait, did it already work? It did nothing. That does nothing. I don't remember how we did this last time, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to set the timer for like 20 seconds. This should be far enough. We'll see what happens. There we go. It worked. Beautiful, beautiful. And we still got damaged. Oh, we didn't. We dodged it because we're so cool like that. So we came in through there. There's that other area with a chest at the end. Don't care about that. Do not care about the chest in the slightest. What we are going to do is go fight Homeboy over here. Why am I still considered to be in VATS right now? Yeah, why am I still in VATS? I didn't even choose combat. What the hell? Okay, greetings, Nova. I have the honor of being your final challenge. To continue in your quest, you must defeat me in unarmed combat. Shall we begin? What should I say? I've got some questions for you first. Sure, let's party. Yeah, sure, let's party. I feel like that would piss people off. I don't know if these are different than before because of the charisma. I'm not sure. I got some questions for you. What would you like to know? Why do we have to fight? The path of the chosen one is not an easy trail to walk. You, Nova, you'll be placed in many challenges, or faced with many challenges throughout your lifetime, and the most difficult of these will be dealing with your fellow man. There will come a time that you may have to kill him. Let's say that we are to fight. You say that we are to fight unarmed? Yes. Weapons to tend to distance us from battle and desensitize the effects of our actions against others. When we strike your human being with your bare fist, you both see and feel the pain you cause. Battle becomes very personal and all too real. This is an important lesson for you. That's not super true, but whatever. Is this a fight to the death? No, you only need to defeat me. Then time comes, we will end the battle. All right, let's get it over with. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's just go. Trunk outside of the room you can get after the fight. Okay. Okay, we'll do that. Just let him use his action points. And that's what I did last time and it worked out great. He just go in a circle. So he can only hit us once and he can't hit us multiple times. So we did last time and it worked great. Oh no! And then he just can't do anything. And then we're just gonna run over here. And he can only hit us once. And then we're gonna run over here as far as we can. Wait, that was it? I kicked him twice. That's how you cheese that fight. That's how I did it last time. It took me like a million tries to get past it, but here we are. And he just runs away. He just doesn't say shit. Okay, dude. So I think our stuff's in here, right? Maybe. Well, we've got the vault suit. Almost. Wait! He said my stuff's over there. It clearly isn't. Let's go back over there and actually get my stuff. I don't care what anybody else has to say until I get my crap back. The chest outside the room. So it must be this chest then. Yep. Fair enough. Should have just stopped wasting time and done that. Alright. Who are we going to go talk to? Village of my birth. Hello, I hear you're the chosen one now. Perhaps your village can be saved. Can you tell me where I could find more healing powder? Go see Hakunin. Hakunin in the north corner of the village. He can help you. One more question, if I may. Of course, what is it? Can you tell me where I can find some healing herbs? Or can you tell me the traders should trade with us? Yep. They come to our village from the east, but their goods are poor. Thank you, goodbye. I think last time we went and talked to Hakunin, right? In the north corner. Which direction's north is the question. So north corner, it's going to be one of these houses right here. It has to be. It's like the farthest north. But no, there's a medical thing. Medical symbol. So there we go. This has got to be it. What is that? A pole with human skulls attached? Nice. Real nice. Chosen one. The way you use your spear, you'll meet for the wait. You'll be meat for the geckos in no time. I can show you a few tricks. Sure. It'll only take a little while. Done. Let's go. Let's learn the spear. You're a Swift student. It looks like you learned all I can teach you. Thanks. That's going to help a lot. Well, there we go. And again, it's like a medical tent, but there's no medical person here on the north corner. Hello, chosen one. Can I open your quest? Just going on the village one last time before I leave. What you tell me the traders? Where can I get more healing powder? Oh, you're testing me. Go see Hakunin in the north corner of the village. He makes our medicines. So north corner. Is it here, maybe? Oh, here, maybe. That's as far north as you could really go. Oh, that's right, because this is north, this is east, this is west, this is south. Okay. I gotta think of it in isometric.
Greetings, chosen.
Oh, he's creepy.
Why does the earth before me warm to the touch
Super
of your
creepy.
passing?
Warm me to the touch of your passing? What is the earth before me warmed? I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's hard to say. I would assume warmth is a good thing. I was heading out. I was hoping just once talk to you like a real person. Yeah, that'd be fair. Are you doing just way too many chems? I'm out of here. I'm hurt. Can you heal me? Yeah, we'll ask that.
Chosen, once again, the wholeness of your being is like a land blessed.
You need to calm down. Thank you.
Please
We'll just say
reveal
thank you. We're not going to be a
to
jerk about it.
clouded eyes the purpose of your passage.
I've come to say goodbye. Yeah, we'll go for there.
With the news of a champion upon the land. Perhaps before you go, you would bestow a kindness?
Sure, what do you need?
The plants of dark soul have infested my garden again. Many seasons have touched my bones, and I am too frail for the fight which is eternal in nature. I ask that you be my champion.
I mean, I guess. Sure. Yeah, might as well. I know you're not a bad guy, but I've got a headache already, so I think I'll have to pass. Forget it, the future leader of this tribe, and it would be undignified for me to do your gardening. I'd be honored. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the. Did you ask me to weed your garden? If that's the case, okay. Yeah, we're just gonna we'll play the game. We don't want to piss off the tribe.
Grace my presence when the earth breathes clean again.
May your aura grace my presence when the earth breathes clean again. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna come back to him once we do it, and I think we just need to defeat the plants. Really, that's it. Then talk to Homeboy here. He looks like he's poised for something that's happening. God dang. Probably should equip a spear, to be honest, huh? Didn't do much. Didn't do much at all. Then again, they're not doing much. Because they keep hitting me for no damage, so that helps quite a bit. God, these things take forever to kill. Let's loot you. I can't loot you. My God. There we go. Now they're dead. Perfect. Can I loot them? Doesn't look like it. No. I don't want to talk. I don't want to combat him. That's rude. I don't want to attack the buddy over here. Who's this? Cousin, I'm glad to see you. I need your help. Sorry, I don't have the time. What do you need help with? Smoke ran off in the hunting grounds and hasn't come back. And now Marlis won't let me go find him. She says it's too dangerous and he's just a dog, but I was going to go anyways. But now you're here and you could do it and I wouldn't get in trouble. Sure, but where are the hunting grounds? What do you get hit on the head of a rock? With a rock? They're in the far side of Hawking Ascent, north of the village. I'll be back with him soon. The far side. So over here. Let's go find Smoke, and I think we can already see him. We'll just, yeah, there he is. There's a dog. That looks dog-like. Yep, that's Smoke. Totem pole with skulls. We've got a bunch of geckos. I don't really want to mess with the geckos, but we're going to, I guess. And we could also get the plants, right? So these plants we could use to make... See, Brock flowers. We use the Brock flowers and one more thing to make, like, healing powder, so... It's worth it. Is that it right there? Trash. No, that's trash. See, the geckos aren't really even bothering me right now, so that's the cool thing. Which is very weird. Did I already get the Brock flower? Come on, puppy dog. Alright, now we're just gonna find our way out of here. I can go this way. It's just a pain in the ass, I think. Maybe? Yeah, the geckos didn't even care. That's fine. Like, you know, they didn't even, it didn't bother them at all that I was here. Okay, so where are the other plants we need? So I know we need the Brock flower, and there's one more, but I don't remember what the other one looks like. I always think it's so weird that the geckos have such like a high quality 3D model compared to literally everything else in the game. Like, look how high quality their 3D model is and their movement is. None of the other characters in this like series are like that like high poly count. I know like there's a lot of pixelation still, but you could tell that they're like very detailed models. It just looks kind of so out of place, you know what I mean? Like, look at that. See what I mean? They just don't match up. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. They look cool, but like they're just noticeably different. These things are tough as hell. I'm hurt really bad. I should get out of here. They hit pretty hard. Yeah, I should be careful. That's so dumb. There we go. Can I loot you? I can't loot you. Whatever. Don't care. So what do? It's the Brock flower, and there's another one I have to harvest. I don't remember which two I need to harvest, but they stand out. Where did the puppy go? Did he already go back to the base? Oh, there he is. Hey, puppy dog. I think we can sleep here to rest up, maybe? A bed. Yeah, will resting even help me? I don't know if it will. There we go. There's your dad, little buddy. Found Smoke. Thanks, Smoke. You're a bad dog. He's not. He just was there, hanging out. He's probably scared all alone, little baby dog. Don't be mean to dogs, guys. He is a bad dog if he ran off, though, I guess. I don't know. I'm conflicted. Is Smoke a bad dog? Does he deserve the reputation that was thrown upon him? So this tent has a ladder on it. Don't know what that means. Who are you? Hello, I hear you chosen one. Now perhaps your village can be saved. Okay, whatever. Maybe now I get to go talk to the old man and be like, what's up, old man?
Congratulations, chosen one.
There we go.
You have survived the Temple of Trials. Are you ready for your quest?
What are you doing? Trying to get me killed in the temple? Of course.
Then take this flask. It is from the Holy Vault 13. Vic, a trader in Klamath, brought it to us. He may know where the vault is. You may also need some of what they call money. Here. I cannot help much. So much has been lost so long ago. What wisdom do you seek?
Where's Vault 13?
The Holy 13? I cannot help you. Only the Vault Dweller knew. His tales have the sound of a perilous journey. What do you need? It is a holy artifact. The Garden of Eden creation kit. The discs promise it will make our lands green and our village prosperous. It will save us. More, I do not know.
So that's it. Green and our village prosperous, fair enough. There's more I want to know. Not really about the Gek. How do I get to Klamath? Yeah, there we go. Klamath, there we go. There are other things I would learn. Second thoughts, you knew, Vault 13, Klamath. Okay, that's it. Do I go back to the medical tent? Is that a thing we're doing now? Talk to the old man again?
You return the spirit of the dweller to the world, and bring a smile to the soul of an old man in passing. For this I give you powders of healing. Remember, they fog the mind as they cleanse the body.
They fog the mind as they cleanse the body. Okay, so
And also will I
they're like
mix the
morphing.
rock flower with the Xander
Mm.
root together whenever you bring both to me. May your pathways be true and your heart follow suit.
Brock flower and Xander root. So I got the Brock flowers, but which one is the Xander root? Where can I find these things?
Look to the north, chosen, and the way will be open.
Okay, that's pretty much everything, I think. Is there anything else we want to get done? Maybe? I remember this chick. She's rude as hell, I think. Is this the one that's rude as hell? Marlis. One of your aunts, the one who never liked you. Why do you bother me, niece? Can't you see I'm busy? Yeah, so rude. I don't understand how people could dislike children so much. The well really needs fixing. Can I fix the well? Yeah, let's try and repair it. Let's just go for it. And if we try and repair it long enough, it'll work. You know what I mean? Oh, I repaired it. Let's go. First try. Hey, thanks for fixing the well. I mean, we got experience, so that's pretty good. Who else would I talk to? Maybe him. He looks important. Lucas. See you there, the chosen one. How goes your quest? I can't tell if he's mad at me or not. No, pretty well. Maybe you need a warrior's help. Sure, what can you help me with? You know how to fight with fists and feet. You think you can learn that? What can you teach me? I know all I can teach you, chosen one. Good luck to you on your quest. Oh, you know all I can teach you. Okay, so he would have helped me if my melee and unarmed skill was low enough. So we'll see. Hello, chosen one. How can I help you? One last time before I leave. Traders trade with us. Okay, so I really don't remember it being that short, but I guess it was. All right, let's head out. Let's go to Klamath, which is in the east, or Klamath, as she says. Hello, chosen one. Can I help you in your quest? Just looking one time before I leave. Gods give you speed to bring back Eden before it's too late. Okay, what about him? He's got to have something. Nope, that's it. Do I want to loot their tents? Is there anything I can find, do you think? Anything on the shelf? Nothing. Yeah, I doubted we would find anything, because I found that there's a lot less looting going on now than there was in the previous game, too. I feel like Fallout 2 is just super rushed. I don't know, though. I don't know the story behind it or anything. Hello, chosen one. Off to find the Gek. Yes, but before I go, I would like to ask some questions. What do you want to know? Let's see. What can you tell me? People who trade. Tell me about this object I have from a vault. I'll do this. This looks like a metal water gourd. Maybe the vault sent it to us as an omen. Can you tell me who brought this item to our village? I don't remember his name. It's just that he was old and loud. Too loud for proper manners. But he knew many things. He was from Klamath to east, like I said. So I have a canteen. I didn't realize that. So it's a metal water gourd, though. Which essentially, that's what a canteen is. Let's go to Klamath. My god, why is my mouse doing that? That was weird. It just like tracked off screen and then was on my second monitor and I didn't move it. Now it's not working again. It's on my second monitor again. Why is that happening? Oh my god, what is happening? I'm frozen. Please don't freeze. Please don't. I don't want you to freeze. That would be a pain in the butt. And it's off screen again. God, why is it doing that? Why is it doing this? God, I hate these old games sometimes. I really do. I really do. There we go. I just had to keep spamming it until it worked. What a pain in the butt. Do you wish to encounter a group of scorpions? Wait, it's asking me? Do I wish to encounter a group of scorpions? Why would it ask me that? Just say yes, I guess. The whole village is taken out. They got around a lot of stuff back in the day with this kind of graphics too, because that's like straight up nudity. I wish it would just end the turn automatically if I spam it multiple times. All right, looks like we get decent supplies here. Ancient automobile. We're definitely gonna check these boxes. Mortar and pestle, a bowl. They call it a bowl. I do like how perception is also based on the direction the enemy is facing too, because before it was like, oh, we know you're there. Now it's like, hey, are you facing the enemy? Get stabbed, loser. Mutated cabbage. It seems to be thriving in the warm weather. Fair enough. Anything in the pot? Oh, come on. Usually there's something worthwhile at these encounters. Maybe I'll check her body. There we go. And I don't know which way to go. We're just going to continue what I assume would be eastward as well. And there we go. We're heading back. And I like how it continues where you left off, too. You don't have to say, oh, we're going to replan it now. Not bad. Klamath, there we are. Oh my god. Is the map going to do this every time? Hey, that worked. Except I'm in the middle of nowhere? Do I just go south? I guess? That's weird. What just happened? So that's the entrance to Kumloth right there. Oh, this thing. Come on! I can't go to Klamath. It's not letting me. Klamath. This is broken as hell. And it just stops working. I wonder what is causing that. It's so weird. If I move the mouse too far, it just stops working. And then I freeze. What is causing this? Hold on, guys. One second. I got it. I got it working. I just need to restart the damn stream. Such a pain in the butt. These programs, you know. Always, always, always. Very frustrating. Typical though, nonetheless. Hurry up. Hurry up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. Okay. We'll be back right now. Is this gonna work? Okay. Now we're back. And you can see we're successfully in Klamath. This dude's running around like a psycho. You're just like the Duntons. Leave me alone. Please don't hurt me. Don't eat me. What? My mom said you'll eat me if I'm bad. Oh, that's right, because I'm a tribal. I forgot about that. Hello there. I haven't seen you in Klamath before. I'm Aldo, the town greeter. It's my job to greet anyone. Will you be? I should read the whole thing, but no. Thanks for the greeting. I'm just a traveler. I'm gonna say Nova of Arroyo, the Chosen One. Thank you for welcoming me here. I'm just gonna say my name and that I'm a traveler. Since you're new to these parts and look as though you could use some pointers, I'll let you know that it's customary to tip the town greeter before asking any questions. As he's hiccuping and rambling like a drunk, here's a tip for you. Stay away from the booze for a while. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna choose. I'm gonna choose that. Thanks for nothing. I hope you don't stay in town too long. We don't need your kind to your tribals. They're all the same. You're the one trying to like roll me for some cash, you idiot. I remember this guy. This is Tor. Okay, nice to meet you, Tor. Anything interesting happening here lately? Bugmen take moo-moos at night. Tor scared. Help Tor. Sure, Tor. I can help you guard the Brahmin. Yeah, help Tor. Mumu's filled. Points east here. Now, yes. Smiles. I'll help you guard the Brahmin now, Tor. Let's go help Tor. Get stabbed, idiot. Oh yeah, that's right. We have to fight off all these freaking scorpions because there's like 1,000 of them. And the Bugmen are those two buttholes, the Dunton brothers, I think, right? Before, they gave you an option to talk to them and figure out what you're gonna do, but like, we already know. There's no hiding it. They're trying to attack Tor. That's not cool. Poor guy did nothing to nobody. He didn't do nothing. Okay. We killed most of them. Let's go talk to the Duntons really quick. Let's see if they're going to be immediately hostile to me. You see one of the two very similar men. They could be the twins, but they're both heavily muscled and have beating brows. I don't know what a beating brow would be, but, you know, sure. Yeah, either Cuck or Chuck. Wow, Cuck. It's either Chuck or Buck Dutton. They both look so much alike that you're not sure which one you're looking at right now. He looks unhurt. I see rocks, but it's not letting me talk to them. So let's just go finish beating all of these stupid scorpions to death. God, why doesn't it auto end combat? Like, just do it. You know what I mean? Morning, guys. What's up, Mumba? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I didn't get any feedback on the stream, so I'm going to try this format. You guys could let me know. Do you like this better, or do you like the way where I used to do it better? Just let me know. Let me know. Intern. And we made it here much easier than last time. I completely rebuilt the character. We ended up doing a Mad Max build is what I called it. So it's like small guns and then like extreme melee and strength is what we went with. And like I said, calling a Mad Max build because of that. It's working out for us greatly. Like, I am just powering through these guys like nothing. So the high strength melee build is just not even funny. How well I'm just destroying these guys. I also put my luck to 10, so I think I'm doing... Actually, I'm not really doing that many crits. I haven't really seen myself do crits. Scorpions hit for 13 hit points and was killed. You've killed all the rad scorpions that were threatening the Brahmin. There we go. Now let's go talk to the... Oh no, they're running away. Like the big bullies that they are. All right, let's go talk to Tor. What was the difference? Well, if you look at the stream, you could see that the game screen is not full screen right now. And the avatar I'm using is off to the side, so it doesn't cover up any of the gameplay. That's part of the difference. Then the other difference is I have ambient lighting now, so it mimics ambient lighting of what's going on in the game. You'll see it changes. We go from light to dark and stuff like that. If you notice, I don't know. All right, let's talk to Tor. Bug's dead, Mumu's safe. Tor, thank you. Okay, do I do anything else here? All right, where's the exit grid? Over here. There's the exit grid. You'll notice too, once I leave here, the lighting will change and it will be reflected. Or maybe not. Wow, it put me way over here. Let's go. Where did we go from here last time? Is this the north side? Where the hell are we? There's a bathhouse right there. Oh, there's the... Okay. Let's go inside or let's go check the bulletin board. See if you can get more jobs here. Okay, let's see. There are several things here, some ads, job notices, even a drawing. It looks as though some of these have been here for a while. Yep. Someone wants to buy lizard hide, someone about something here about a bath. Closer look at the drawing. We already looked at the drawing because it's Tor, it's the cows. This one looks good. Something about booze, something about rats, something about old stuff. Looks like somebody's missing. We'll go with the missing person first. Missing person. Has anyone seen Smiley the Trapper? Smiley's about 6 foot tall, clean, and housebroken mostly. Disappeared up north, and I kind of miss him. Arden Buckner. I think I'll take a look at another notice. That's all the info. Okay. Yeah, I'll look at another notice. So we need to find Trapper. Arden Buckner has the information on that. Then something about stuff here. Genuine Antiques. They don't make it like the us two. In fact, they mostly don't make it at all. If you want the good old stuff, see Vic the Trader, east side of downtown. Fair enough. I think I take a look at another notice. Yeah, that's fair. Something about rats. Too many damn rats in Trapper Town. Come and get them. All you can eat. Slim. I think I'll take a look at another notice. Yeah, all you can eat rats. Honestly, when food is that scarce, like, I think I'd take them up on that offer for real. Plus, they're not going to be eating a lot of trash, guys, because, like, there's not going to be a lot of trash, you know? It's post-society, right? So they're going to be eating bugs and all that other good stuff. They would probably taste good and have clean meat. Top dollar for top pelts. You have gecko pelts? I have money. Golden gecko pelts especially welcome. See me first. Sojag, owner, operator, Golden Gecko Tavern. Something here about a bath. Feeling grubby? Nothing makes a feller feel better in a nice bath. 3 fun-filled types to choose from, featuring the beautiful and talented Jenny, late of the den. What does that mean? Late of the den, whatever. See Big Nose Cell at the bathhouse for more exciting details. So I guess it's one of those red light district establishments. This one looks something about booze. Yep, booze. Got your attention, didn't I? Bum leg prevents business. Need help refueling still. Speedy and reliable type needed. See Whiskey Bob over at Ma Buckner's place. Okay. Looks like most of the stuff is involving the Buckners. The pelt's different, and the drawing is literally a circle drawing. It looks like a Brahmin with a big X through it and a word for Tor scrolled underneath. Yeah, we already helped Tor, so that's fine. So let's go find the Buckners, which I think is right here. It says Buckner. Yeah, it says Buckner something. Or no, it doesn't. What does that say? Buckner. Yeah, it says Buckner. If you're smart, you'll stay away from the Duttons. Yeah, they seem like buttholes. Hello there, my name is Arden Buckner, and this is my place. Say, you didn't see a trapper named Smiley outside of town, did you? Half to herself. He's been gone for too long. Never should have let him go off on that fool's quest of his. Smiley, no, I haven't seen a trapper by that name. Tell me about him. Well, Smiley and me were getting downright serious with each other. I thought I had finally gotten him to agree to settle down here and help me run this place. But he said he needed to go off one last quest. Wait. Last time, I don't remember her saying they were getting serious. It seemed like she was an employee and she was treating him like crap, but she actually liked him. And I don't know. I don't remember. This is interesting. We called it a quest. He told me he thought he knew where all the golden geckos came from, and you wanted to find out for sure. He thought that maybe it was some kind of magical spring, or maybe a hidden cave or vault of some. Well, I don't really know what he said, but he seemed real excited about going. Shouldn't be able to let him go. He's 2 weeks later getting back than what he said he'd be, and I'm worried. Okay. I'd like to help. I could look for him for you. Yeah, there you go. Okay, thank you. Let me mark on your map where he talked about looking. I sure hope you can find him. He isn't much, but I still love him and I miss him more than I thought I could. Please find him for me. I'll do my best, Miss Buckner. Goodbye. Mrs. Buckner. Interesting that she's a Mrs. And she's just getting serious. My name's Maida Buckner. I take care of trading and drinks here. I don't tolerate any tribals messing our family's place up, so just better watch your step here or you'll end up like Sulik. What do you want? I have some questions for you. Sulik is right there, right? Sulik was so funny. Questions, huh? We'll get on with it then. Talking to you doesn't get my work any closer to being finished. Have you ever heard of something called a Garden of Eden Creation Kit? Yes. Bubba says, what was the difference? It does look good. Do you think this format is better, Mumba, or is the last one better? Sorry, I just randomly trailed off, but I'm very curious. It does look good. Well, thank you. And I asked about the avatar earlier because it's supposed to meet Fallout. I was like looking at the metal armor. I was looking at the Merc Trader outfits and stuff, and that's where this one came with. Kind of matches Fallout, I think. We'll see. Anyways, back to the game while I wait. The only way to create a Garden of Eden is through plain old hard work. That's something you tribals just don't seem to understand, but I guess that's the difference between a civilized folk and yourselves. Wow, so damn rude. I guess tell me something about else then. Gee, guess I have a lot to learn from you folks. I'd like to be civilized too someday. Civilized? You think you're civilized because you live in a burnt out ruins of a before time town? Tell me something else. Yeah, let's be a pain in the ass. More questions will go on, then be quick about it. Tell me about Sulik. Sulik's a tribal that's working here to pay off a debt he foolishly incurred. He is not a slave. We don't have slaves here in Klamath. It sounds like he's a slave. Paying off a debt? What do you mean? Well, you see, Sulik got real upset one night and had too much booze. And when he was good and drunk, he busted up the place. He did nearly $500 worth of damage, just now getting the place repaired. Oh, that's fair then. He said he'd found out that his sister had been kidnapped by slavers, but you'd have to ask him more about that. He's here until he can pay off the rest of the damage he did while he was drunk. Fair enough. And last time I just paid off his debt. I think I just paid off. I only paid 200 or something like that. I don't think it was 5. I think I negotiated. I don't remember. How much does he have to pay work? He still has to pay off 350. If he weren't so lazy and shiftless, it would go quicker for him. He's not leaving here until he has his debt paid in full. It's a lot of money. I think it's going to be here for a long time. Well, he may be slow, but he does sort of grow on you after a while. Looks like he was fully flustered. Now it's enough jaw flapping. Do you need anything else? So she's got a crush on Sulik. This grandma does. She needs to calm down. Sulik looks like he's a young boy. He's got his life ahead of him. Chill out, lady. Well, he may be slow, but he's... oh, yeah, we already read that part. I was curious about something else. What if somebody else paid Sulik's damages? Yeah, we'll do that later, but I will pay his damages. I don't know how much money I have. I should have checked, huh? I'm curious about something else. Sulik, what's going on here in Klamath? Well, you're better off asking Mom about what's going on right here in town. Well, yeah, this is the town of Klamath, right? Oh, wait, so this is the daughter, the mom. So Arden is the mom. Interesting name, Arden. And then the daughter's name is whatever. Okay, I'll talk to Mrs. Buckner. And she's a Mrs., but she's single. Interesting. What other towns are nearby? There are a couple of other towns nearby. There's Reading to the southwest and Den a few days south. But I wouldn't go to Den. Why wouldn't you go to Den? Den is a bad place to go. They even enslave ignorant tribals like yourself. It's a week or so south of here. Most folk that have gone there don't come back. Fair enough. Tell me about the local tribes. Well, I didn't count tribes when you asked about civilized towns, but I guess there's a group of savages somewhere to the northwest. My god. And then Sulik's tribe to the far southwest. That's funny. My tribe doesn't count pre-war towns when we talk about civilized places. Tell me something else. Oh, you're civilized, all right. And I don't think I want to be part of it. Tell me something. I don't know. Hear me out, right? It's as far as Fallout goes, the tribals make no damn sense. They just don't. It's just so goofy to me. So I'm kind of somewhere in between where I think them living as tribals doesn't make sense, and then treating somebody I can see it. I can see why people don't like them. They're like, why are you choosing, whatever. I don't know. I think both sides are pretty stupid in these little exchanges right here. What about Den? Let me ask you something else. Garnivation creation. All right, that's nothing else. So we gotta go look for who's a what's it. We gotta help pay off Sulik's debt, I think. Let's go talk to Mama one more time. I'm still looking for him. Better get back to it. Say, let me ask you something. Better not. Sorry, my arm is itching like crazy. I'm rubbing it on my chair because it's so itchy. You better not be planning any mischief here. What do you want? I was wondering if you're the person to talk to about local news and events. I assume yes, right? You should talk to my daughter, Maida, about that. I don't really keep track of what's going on. Just keep an eye on my own business. Well, she told me to come talk to you, so that's not super helpful. God. It's so funny that they wanted to cancel Jar Jar Binks for speaking in sort of a Jamaican accent, even though he was portrayed by an African guy, and then they have just this homeboy right here, completely white with a super African, or not African, but Jamaican accent, and nobody cared. That's so funny. It's so out of place to me too. I'm not expecting it. very, very heavy, like, I don't know, what do I call that? Like, not even Creole. This is like a heavy, like, super heavy, like, a Jamaican or like Haitian accent, maybe. What can I do you for? I have some questions for you.
I know many things. Travel from great saltwater to home of biting lizards.
Travel from the Great Saltwater to the home of biting lizards. Where are we in Fallout 2, by the way? I don't even think we know. We're like in Colorado, right? Or something like that. Tell me about the Great
The
Saltwater.
tribe's home is next to great saltwater. 2 moons from here, friend.
So 2 months away. It's a pretty far travel. Let me ask you something else.
We and I be glad to answer.
Biting lizards, obviously those are geckos. Who's we?
The
Yeah, there you go.
spirits with me, friend. They be all around. Sometimes talk.
That's right. I remember this about Sulik. He's very in between. He's a medium. It works. Fair enough. I don't know. Oh, you're on sometimes talk. What spirits? What can I ask you something else? I shouldn't question things because I notice things happen when I question things to viewer accounts. What spirits?
Everywhere. Travel with we and I. Grandpa won't do most of talking.
I'm pretty sure this nose bone is his grandpa's bone, right? That's what we had figured last time. Who's Grampy Bone?
Him strong spirit. Much honor carrying him.
What do you mean? You mean that bone in your
Keep him
nose? Yeah, there you go.
close. Easier to touch his spirit. That's why he talk the most.
That is so crazy. Imagine piercing yourself, and much less a nose piercing, with like your grandfather's like bone. It's just insane to think about. Can I ask you something else?
I be glad to answer.
Why did you travel so much? Yeah, sure.
Trader named Vic supposed to be here. He be saying he know about slavers. We show up, didn't peep him. Get pretty hot. We and I be glad to answer. What can we and I do you for?
Where can I find a trader, healer, or a room? Ever heard of a Garden of Eden creation kit? What's going on in town? I think that the Gek is the only thing that's really
Never
helpful
heard of
to
it.
us.
But Maida's been keeping us busy.
I'm gonna ask what he says about Maida.
She's the boss. We pay off and go find sis. What can we and I do you for?
What are you doing here?
Slavers got our sis. Thought Vic be having information. Couldn't peep him. Got PO'd. Drank like a fish. Spirits of anger and chaos pop out, and now we have to pay some coin to make it right.
At least he's honest. There you go. At least he's honest. He's just saying, this is what happened. Here you are. You were looking for Victor Trader.
Victor
Yes.
Traitor, more like. Comes to village, says he knows about slavers. Tells us to come see him. We go. He ain't there. We and I be glad to answer. Geckos. The little dudes don't bite hard. It's the goldens. They go through your leg like an old pipe stem.
Okay. So we gotta go find Homeboy. Trapper, who's a what's it? So we gotta go find the Gecko Cave. Did she mark it on my map? Like, did she show me where it is? Or is this just something that I'm just gonna have to stumble upon? Because there's Den. Oh yeah, Toxic Caves. Are they right there? Let's just go to the Toxic Caves. Might as well. Oh, and it froze. Okay, so I'm gonna have to close out of Fallout. Open it again. Oh, this is so difficult. Close it out. Open it again. How have you been, by the way, Mumba? We haven't really had a chance to talk much. Come on, Toxic Caves, open! It's like so glitched I can't really select anything. It's just like a black screen for me with like a little tiny visible portion. And it tracks the cursor for like a second, and then it immediately just stops tracking the cursor. Yeah, yeah. Give me 1 second while I try and get this working again. It's pretty busted. There we go. I have to get the movement started, and then once the movement started, then it like breaks, and then I have to zoom out again and try again. God, these old games are such a pain in the ass. It sucks too, because I see other people playing them no problem, and I cannot get them to work. Like, what did I do? What did I do so wrong? Like, I hear the game, it's supposed to be open now, but I don't see anything. I don't see anything at all. Oh, there we go. I see a cursor and a little square around it, but nothing else. I wish old games allowed you to hit the pause menu and adjust settings whenever too, but most of them don't. I'm just gonna have to keep fidgeting around with this till I fix it, because I won't be able to save otherwise. Disaster. How would I know that Fallout 2 would continue to be a disaster just like last time? Just like last time. Did it crash completely? very frustrated right now. Hold on. Well, I think I'm just gonna have to cut it here. Like, we're kind of screwed. I don't want to say it like that, but like, it's the truth. I'm gonna have to see some compatibility settings. I already tried to do that last time. I tried to do that this morning, but I guess it just came to no avail. It didn't really work out all that much, so we're gonna see. I'm gonna try and mess around with it. Maybe it'll be more stable next time. I don't know, but we're already about an hour and a half. We'll be back with another stream later on. We're gonna do some Forerunner Friday as well, which is gonna be playing Halo game modes, the campaigns, stuff like that, either by myself or with my good friend Chicken. And hopefully, if you guys are interested, we could do some game nights tonight, or a movie night, or something where we can all hang out and enjoy community nights again like we used to. Those are some of the good old times we used to have. Anyways, thank you guys all so much for joining me on Fallout Friday. I'll see you guys next Friday. Hopefully, we'll start a little bit sooner now that I got everything working properly. Or by then, I'll have it working properly, and we'll go off without a hitch. And we'll start earlier, and maybe we go for a little bit longer stream, as well as everybody that hasn't seen it yet will notice by then that I started back up Fallout Friday. And yeah, expect some Military Monday videos to come out. Expect some Armory Forager stuff. Expect some Halo stuff coming out, some shorts, and then a fall time event that I have planned that's going to be a charity event. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video or stream. Until then, see you next time. Peace.